monkeys, particularly the type of monkeys that you see are called langurs. I hope I got that right, langurs, but oh my gosh, what a view. So from here, we'll go to the lobby. I'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll go back up here so I can talk more about maybe some tips that you can take when you decide to travel solo to India. And also what the entire experience of checking in here in this particular hostel called Madpackers was like, because there has been a little mishap and confusion. I'll share that with you in a while, but yeah, this view is ridiculous. Wow. Crazy. Hello viewers, please click thanks just below the video you are watching. This is in Filipino pesos, so 99 Filipino pesos is just below $2 US. Any donations would be much appreciated. According to YouTube, I only receive 70% of this, so the higher we go, the better. Thank you so much again. It's so bright. Oh my goodness. Good morning and welcome to the channel. I hope you'll join me this morning because this video is going to be all about a tour, a quick tour of where I'm staying right now, which is a hostel. This is a 4-bedroom dorm, but we're very lucky because it's just you and I here. The 3 other beds are not occupied, and I'm gonna be sharing with you like the entire experience of checking in here. I'll show you what it looks like outside. I'll show you what the rooftop looks like. It's beautiful, it's incredible. The Ganga river is just amazing. And also I'll be ending the video with a few tips on perhaps traveling to India solo as a female. Of course, all those tips are going to be biased to my experience because I can only speak from my experience. So let's start this video. And as you can see, this is my beautiful cozy bed. That's one side. This is the other side. One thing to note as well, these are the outlets. And as you can see, it's not your usual outlet that you'll find in, I don't know, the Philippines or in the US or in Europe. It's very, very different. I brought actually something like this, but it doesn't fit. I'll show you in a while. So yeah, this is my charging area at the moment, but as you can see, this wire leads all the way down, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like in case you decide to book this accommodation. Yeah, let's go down. Okay, let's start the morning. It's actually only around 7 a.m. right now. I think these lights are good. So that's where we came from, and let me just flip the camera so you can see. Okay, these are the ones I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with, and so thank goodness there's 2, and that's why this one is leading up there. This is what I have right now. I slept here alone last night, so there's nobody there, so I left this light on as a night light, but it was really, really bright. Right now there's actually no source of sunlight at the moment. If we open these curtains, oh, it's raining. Yeah, the light goes all the way, is coming from all the way up there, which is the rooftop. So right now we're on the 2nd floor. We're not getting any sunlight. There's a full-length mirror, by the way, which is a positive. And overall, this is how it looks like. Actually, to open this door is pretty cool. We just use a Bluetooth from our phones. I'm really also waiting for these bananas to ripe because I'm getting really hungry, and I don't know, they've been like that for 2 days. This is the toilet. The light is busted, so this is all you're gonna be seeing at the moment. I see pretty well, but on the camera it's not translating really well. It's rather clean and spacious, which I'm happy about. So let's go to the rooftop. Changed my attire. This is what I wear for sleeping, and I usually, yeah, change for going out. One last thing, they don't provide towels here, but there will be some hand wash. I'll show you how to open this door because it's actually cool. I've never seen this even in the Philippines or anywhere else. First we have to go outside, and then let me show you. Oh, it's stuck. Oh my gosh, this door is actually pretty tricky. Right, so then there's an app called TT Lock, and then all you have to do is make sure your Bluetooth is on. Go to the app and it'll automatically go here. Then you click on this. Good morning.
Okay.
All right, and then it's unlocked. Yay! Okay, now I'm gonna show you what the rest of our accommodations looks like. That's where we came from. These are the stairways, and oh my goodness, the sun is out. Check it out. On a little side note, as you can see already, this is our little entrance. I'm gonna go down, of course, to show you what that looks like. It's a very narrow path, but I think before going downstairs, I want to take you upstairs to the rooftop. There's the option for the, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get my water bottle and refill it because right now we're on the 2nd floor and there is a water dispenser on the 3rd floor, so let's do that. There is an elevator if you don't fancy the stairway, but some exercise is always good. Let's stretch our legs and use these stairways. I do have to admit, I did bring my own water bottle. It's kind of like a hydro flask, but the thing is, I forgot it in the taxi on my first day here in Rishikesh. I was just so shocked that everybody drove so fast and everybody honked their horns. So I forgot it on the side of the door because all my things were literally flying left and right. So I put my bottle there and then I forgot it. But anyway, here's the water dispenser. I'll fill this up and then we'll continue on going upstairs. I'm just pretty happy that the sun is out and we can hopefully grab some breakfast together. If not, I'll put that on the other video, but our water bottle is now full, so that means we can now we can continue going up the stairs. Actually, so that's the 3rd floor, this is now the 4th floor, and I'll flip the camera again so you can see, but it's gonna end shortly. We're gonna be entering like a different stairway, but it's very interesting to see how all the buildings are constructed very close by, and a lot of the accommodations here, or a lot of this, oh look, there's a guy doing yoga. Super nice to see people doing yoga. That's actually the reason why I am in Rishikesh in the first place, is to practice some yoga and do my 200-hour yoga teacher training. And so I won't be surprised if we end up doing our yoga on the rooftop as well. And in the previous accommodations, if you've been following me, there have been monkeys just outside the accommodation. Oh, also, let me show you another, it looks like an empty space. I saw a guy doing some video calls here. A really nice artwork. I actually haven't explored this place that much, but it's looking really nice. And another view outside to the other side of where we are. Yeah, the Ganga River is just over there. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let's go to the rooftop. Right, that's where we came from, and that's the elevator right there. Continue walking along, and then I'll see you once we get up there. Super excited. I've not been to this rooftop this early. The time is around maybe 7:30 by now. And you will be seeing some food here and there because there was a birthday party yesterday around midnight. I was actually invited to that one, but I just fell asleep at 10 a.m. So sleep is more important than partying. But on that note, there's a little, I'm delaying the suspense because I just want to show you everything else before we see the creme de la creme. That's a little kitchen right there. And over here, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go here and show you the view. Wow, there definitely has been a party here. for sure, but that's not what we came up here for. We came up here to see this beautiful view. Oh my goodness. Really? Are we really in Rishikesh? Oh my goodness. And if you see that bridge over there, that's apparently been there since the British rule in the 1920s, if I'm not mistaken. So that is a very famous bridge. And behind us you can see so many mountains, or yeah, just actually not just behind us but surrounding us. And that's why you'll see a lot of monkeys, particularly the type of monkeys that you'll see are called langurs. I hope I got that right, langurs, but oh my gosh, what a view. So from here we'll go to the lobby. I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll go back up here so I can talk more about maybe some tips that you can take when you decide to travel solo to India, and also what the entire experience of checking in here in this particular hostel called Madpackers was like, because there has been a little mishap and confusion. I'll share that with you in a while, but yeah, this view is ridiculous. Wow, crazy. And if you wonder what it's like walking around here, check out the previous video, because I did walk around this neighborhood. I did some shopping, and you can see what shopping looks like, what's there to buy, yeah, and what the vendors are selling. Look at this view, it's ridiculous. Wow. Speaking of monkeys, there's one right there. That's a langur. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning. We're really starting off at such a nice, positive note. The vibes here are so high frequency. There's actually one right there. Wait, where is he? There. I don't know if you can see it, but right there in the corner. Oh, there. Ah. I love that the monkeys here are just chilling out. I can see actually that one right there on the rooftop is awake, and he's just looking out into the river, and the other one right there as well, just sitting on the edge, is just spacing out, or I wouldn't say spacing out, but meditating. Yeah, this is, oh, he's awake. Yep. Our little monkey is awake, our little langur is awake. For a change, we're gonna take the elevator. Your girl got a little bit, yeah, oh, here it is. Yeah, I didn't fancy walking at the moment. My back's hurting. I would like a hot water bag, but it's just that I don't have any. So I think it's best to just take it easy at the moment. Ground floor. There's really not much to see actually in the lobby. There's just a WhatsApp QR code that you can follow, and you can be part of the group chat, which people will invite, or the management will tell you all the activities that's going on. There's also a water dispenser, and that's pretty much it. It's quite cool how you see all these random musicians. Here we are. And welcome to the entrance of our hostel. That is where I came from yesterday with a scooty over here. Scooters or little motorbikes, they're called scooties. And I'm gonna flip the camera again so you can see what the sign looks like, and I'll tell you all about that. If you look closely, it does say, I actually only noticed that it says bunks and banter, which is quite funny. So 2.0, because if you go online and you look at Madpackers, you'll actually be guided to a different Madpackers, which is down there, and it kind of looks worn down. I met a guy, Skyler, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. I said, oh, you're checking out? And he actually said, no. And I'm like, are you checking in? And he's like, no. And he said he went there, but he decided to go somewhere else. He's decided not to stay. It does look worn down. Apparently there isn't any water available, but this 2.01 has a lot of water, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's in perfect brand new condition. In fact, this place just opened a few months ago, so I have no complaints about this hostel. It's been great, and as you've seen, the rooftop looks really beautiful. So don't go to the Madpackers 1, go to the Madpackers 2.0, and you won't have any problems. The internet is also working nice and fine. Though all throughout Rishikesh, I did notice there has been a power challenge. It goes on and off. Ooh, some birds. But it's just part of the fun. That happens as well in the Philippines too. So let's go upstairs to the rooftop, and I'll share you a bit more about my entire experience here in India so far. One last thing I want to share, these Crocs are terrible for roads or for pathways like this. I have slipped once, but thank goodness I didn't totally fall. And all throughout Rishikesh, because there are a lot of cows, having a lot of cows and dogs as well, there will be a lot of dung here and there, so just make sure your shoes make sure they have proper grip, because it can be slippery, especially if you're going down a pathway like this. I gotta say, this is a very fancy elevator. It does feel like I'm in a casino or something. It's a pretty down-to-earth hostel, but then this elevator just looks like a completely different theme. Oh, another musician. Yeah, this is like glitz and glamour elevator. Ah, here we are. Oh my gosh, we're in the rooftop. I didn't even know that there's an elevator that it leads straight to the rooftop. That's so silly. Wow. That view is mental. So, alright, I'm not gonna like focus on the view too much, because today's video, or I'm gonna end this video by sharing with you what it was like checking in here. Now, just a short little history. This place was actually known as urban something, but they've changed the name to Madpackers. So to put it bluntly, Madpackers has bought the previous hostel. That's why this place has been renamed. And so since I booked months prior, they couldn't find my booking, and I think that booking was done with the other management or the other owner, and so they had to repeat my my check-in details because they just couldn't locate it, but it's been fully paid, and so they're gonna sort that out in the back system anyway. And so with regards to India in general, like any other country, you just have to be cautious, be safe, maybe go home before 8 p.m. or before 9. Well, the lady in the reception said that like don't stay out past 10, which for me 10 p.m. is late because I already slept at 10. And that's pretty much it. I'm actually gonna save the next video for walking around and grabbing some food because I am rather hungry, so I'll be sharing with you where it's gonna be interesting to eat. I'm really wanting to just buy some veg and maybe some roti, and I want to keep a healthy, wholesome diet. And I'm gonna start with the reflection questions or the mindful questions shortly.
This might be a little redundant, but I guess my tips for solo travel. Before we get to the mindful questions, it's like any other country. If you do have, if you're not sure about your digestive system or your belly, being sensitive to new water, yeah, just be safe and only drink from filtered water. Also, I have some activated charcoal just in case my belly goes wrong. I can have some activated charcoal and that will help in removing any bacteria. I also have like some standard medicines, ointments. Um, what else? I didn't pack a lot because I knew shopping in India is gonna be cray cray. So I did just buy these pants and I love the pockets. In fact, I am now more than double my weight for luggage, and even my rucksack or my bag is now double, so I have to buy a second bag. I would suggest if you want to go shopping like I did, bring the bare minimum for clothes because you will be going home with triple. There's a lot of earrings, jewelry, bags, pants, dresses. There's just so many beautiful things here to buy. And I'm gonna be starting now with my questions. How do the people I meet and the places I visit challenge or affirm my perspectives and values? Oh my god, I'm so excited to answer this one. I've just been so lucky to meet the nicest people. The locals here are just so friendly. And again, it just depends where you meet people when you travel. Obviously, if you go to normal, decent places, you meet normal, decent people. I stayed in the previous accommodation at Blue Jay Hostel and I met the most amazing guys from New Delhi, and they've just been so hospitable, so caring, so loving, and I actually miss those guys so much already. I'm getting a sepangs, a separation anxiety. And how does it reaffirm my beliefs and values? It just reaffirms it because I love stepping out of my comfort zone. I think it's really important to follow your calling. I had this strong urge to visit I had this strong urge to visit India. Forgive me if I'm not speaking very well. I'm actually getting very hungry right now. Food is calling right now. I'm gonna follow that urge shortly after this. But it reaffirms that whatever you believe in, whatever your gut instinct tells you, it's good to follow that because it will guide you to where you are meant to be. So just go get it. Question number 2, how do I react to unexpected challenges or changes, and what does this say about my adaptability? Like how anyone should react. Don't react, just be proactive. And it's easier said than done. But usually when something isn't going my way, the best thing to do is take a deep breath, take a step back, and just don't react, because then you're going to be leveling with the challenging situation, which is what you don't want. You don't want to be stressed. You want to remain calm and cool and collected, or collective. I don't know the right word. And just use your noggin, use your brain, and think before you act, and always approach every situation with love and kindness, because at the end of the day, it's what your intentions are that will drive a positive force towards you. I'm gonna switch my hand now because my right hand is. The third and last question is, how does this journey impact my sense of self-worth and personal identity? Wow, that's a very big question to answer, right? And just the other night, I was talking to my good friend Shri from Nepal, and we were talking about his career. He works in the finance sector, but he actually said the real work is with yourself. And that really stuck with me, and I am here to share that with each and every one of you as well, because he is right. Despite where you're working or what you're working at, whether are you working with your muscles, are you working with your career, are you trying to, whatever you're working on, the real work is with your inner self, because I think if you have all that self-love, you will have so much love to give. If you have all that self-worth, and if you understand your self-identity and just yourself, it's so much easier to to conquer the rest of the world, because everything in the external is always changing and it's temporary. But if you have that connection with yourself inside, you trust yourself, you enjoy the company of yourself, which took me a while to do actually. I wasn't, born perfect. Actually, what am I talking about? We all are born perfect. It's just somewhere down the road where how we are meant to act and behave just changes all of that, right? We are born with, what is that saying? Everyone has the right to love, and everyone is so deserving of a good life and love, right? So I guess to simplify this and to make this short, this journey has been incredible. And I just say, if something calls out to you, if something tells you to do it, like, just take the leap, take the jump, just do it. And it will really impact your self-worth and identity in a positive light, hopefully, because that's what it has done for me. And with that, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I am sending each and every one of you so much love from the Ganga River. Have a lovely day ahead, and let's go eat. I hope you'll stick around with me for the next video. We are gonna grab some scran and some food. Bye for now.